What up, y'all? So Interview with the Vampire Season 2 is getting ready to start, and I wanted to do like a low-level recap of Season 1. So I'm not going to go into big details. It's really going to be surface level. And this recap is basically for people who hasn't watched Season 1, doesn't know much about Interview with the Vampire. So I'm just going to make it real basic for viewers who may be thinking about watching it, but don't really know what's going on. All right, so Interview with the Vampire Season 2 takes place around the 1920s in New Orleans, and Louis is the main character. Now, Louis is gay, okay? Louis is gay. He is in the closet. He is down low. He is not out to the public. And y'all know when folks be down low and in the closet, they be depressed, they be stressed out. Life just does not be good. Now, Louis is just so depressed because he has to deal with racism. He runs Lady of the Night houses. He's essentially the breadwinner in a prestigious family, but his money comes from dirty places. But that dirty money keeps his family afloat. So he has a lot of pressure he has to deal with living in that day and age. Now, Lestat. Lestat is a vampire. Number one, he's a Scorpio. So he's jealous, he's possessive, he's smart, he's able to manipulate people. He is the epitome of a Scorpio if they were a vampire. So he's traveling the world at the moment, and he decides, let me do a little pit stop in New Orleans. And when he stops in New Orleans, he sees Louis walking through the streets. And he's looking like, oh, he's a cute little thing. He's different. He got a little seasoning into him. Let's see what he's talking about. Now, as he's interacting with Louis, he starts to realize, okay, this one is a little different. He's affluent enough to where he can be in these spaces with these other rich white people, but they still look down on him. He'll never be enough because no matter how much money he has, he's still a man of color in the 1920s. He's gay. He's black. He's stressed out. Gay people, we gonna find our people. You know what I'm saying? He knew Louis was gay from the jump. Louis was in self-denial, okay? Lestat was like, no, you're one of me, buddy. You're one of the gay ones. So not only does he turn my boy Louis into a vampire, he also turns him out in the sense of, be sexually free, Louis. Now, Louis was not prepared for the vampire life. This is not what he thought it was going to be, okay? He can't eat regular food anymore. It tastes bland. He can't go outside in the daytime like he used to. And he really don't like the idea of having to kill people. That's just not his thing. Lestat, on the other hand, is like, I love this. I love being a vampire. We're free. We can kill people. We're rich. We can be gay together and in love and just live life how we want to. We have the ultimate freedom of immortality, and we have money. Life should be great. And Louis is pretty much like, nah, bruh, I didn't know we were going to be doing it like this. I don't know. I'm not down with killing people. After a while, Lestat was like, okay, you're still depressed. I don't know what to do. We have money. We're living good. I don't know how to make you happy. I don't know what you want, Louis. Bitch, we're rich. We can do what we want. I don't know how else to make you happy. And Louis pretty much was like, hey, I want a daughter. I found this girl. She was in a house. It was burning down. I want to save her. I want you to turn her into a vampire. I want a daughter. That would make me happy. Maybe we can have a little family together, have some more companionship. Maybe that will help me feel better about everything. Lestat is like, girl, I don't want no kids. I ain't trying to take care of no kid vampire. Are you crazy? Who wants a kid? But he loved Louis, so he went ahead and turned the little girl into a vampire because he really does love Louis. So the little girl that he decides to turn into a vampire is named Claudia. Now, Claudia is vicious. She's smart. She's cunning. She's dangerous. And she's dangerous because she is a teenage vampire. And if anybody has been around teenagers, you know they are hormonal and they are emotional. And it's a lot to deal with when you got teenagers. Imagine having a teenage vampire too. Out of control. So at times, she's rebellious. She wants to explore. She wants to know more about being a vampire. And Lestat doesn't like that. She doesn't follow the rules. But her and Louis are locked in. They are really, really close. But she eventually starts to cause a wedge between Louis and Lestat. She was made to kind of help bring them closer, but she's actually pulling them further and further apart because Claudia realizes Lestat is no good. Claudia is like, Louis, he's using you. He doesn't love you. He's jealous. He manipulates you. He is abusive. He is a dangerous, dangerous guy. Okay, we really don't need him. And Louis was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But I love him. I just cannot be without him. I know he's not a good guy at times, but I just cannot be without Lestat. And Claudia's like, don't worry about it. I'm just going to kill him. I know you don't have the balls to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill him. Claudia eventually poisons Lestat, and she's like, yo, we have to burn him. Let's get rid of the body. And Louis is like, no, we can't burn him. Louis knows if they burn Lestat, he really is gone forever. So Louis decides to instead just slice his neck, and they toss him in the garbage. Louis knows if you toss him in the garbage, he'll be able to find rats and possums and all kinds of animals, and he'll be able to suck the blood out of them and eventually come back. Because even though he wanted to get away from Lestat, he didn't really want to make him disappear off the earth completely. Claudia, on the other hand, was like, he gotta go. So they ended up meeting in the middle, and they just tossed him away in the garbage. And here we are at season 2, getting ready to start this Sunday. Claudia and Louis are getting ready to start a whole new life. They're going to be out traveling the world, and they're going to eventually end up in Old Paris. And they think they're just about to go have a great time now that they're away from Lestat. But Lestat loves Louis. He's going to do what he has to do to come back and get his man. And Lestat also hates Claudia. So he's going to do what he has to do to come back and give her some discipline. Now, how that discipline shows up, who knows? So that's pretty much a very low-level review of season 1 of Interview with the Vampire. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.